Pittsburgh. Boris Becker out with an injury, drops to number 2. Lendl is 3. Agassi 4 and Sampras 5. And Chang, not listed there, is number 14.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Agassi serving for this second set. Agassi at 5'11", now a solid 175 pounds. Two solid pass as he went that one over the line. About 15.
29.
Well, a total of 50 in the whole match so far.
Lights again. We must be having some storms outside.
They say it started raining, what, about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning here in the Los Angeles area. Been raining all day. And in the drought conditions, it probably rained for 2 weeks. But after it rains for a couple of days in a row, then everybody in a row, then everyone is concerned about the flooding conditions.
Raining airs. Crowd still loves it. They love the long rallies. That front shoulder, the left shoulder in the right-handed corner. Out the net. If you stop the shoulder, it makes the racket travel faster anyway, but if you pull the shoulder, that's straight across. It's too weak to do that.
Two-handed backhand so quickly, just a flick of the wrist.
14, 15. Well, he can't afford to miss now. Look at that. Boy, when Michael Chang can't reach the ball, you know that baby had some sauce on it.
I understand we're having some audio problems, and undoubtedly it's caused by the weather conditions here in the area. We're trying to correct it, so bear with us, please. Game in the second set to Andre Agassi. So we've had a couple of 6-4s. Chang in the first. Agassi 6-4 here in the second. And we're on our way to the third and deciding set.
I think you're going to find some play held up here because people are moving in stands all over the place. You know, Michael, people talk an awful lot about why can't players play with those distractions. All baseball players and everybody has to. But it's because they grew up learning to have silence when they played, like a putter. If you start doing a primal scream when Nicklaus is up to putt, I think you'd see some strange reactions. That's why. But you know, Michael, an interesting contrast to that. Baseball players are constantly yelling at it, but I would like to see baseball players play with complete silence. People hit the ball, nothing goes on, no silence. It would drive them crazy because they grew up with cheering and yelling.
way with basketball when a guy toes the mark, 1 second to go, and they're waving signs, posters, towels, back of the backboard.
Calling them every name in the book.
30 all. 30 all. Who has the edge right now, Vic Braden?
Well, you know, the name of the player who's going to win is the player who can cut down the errors. This is the player who's going to hit the big shot. It's cutting down the mistakes.
Boy, that's right on the line. No shoulder problems that time.
You know, Michael, in intermediate tennis, errors, outnumber worst errors and placements 30-1. That could have been an error there. Nice play right here. But that's why I always say that's why intermediates can remember their big shots, because there weren't many.
Just wide.
Most intermediates can say, remember when I aced you in 74?
Game to Michael Chang. First game of the third set.
Tournament.
Ace. There's Ed Asner, and right in front of Ed, Jim Hill of Channel 7 KABC TV here in Los Angeles. I'll always think of Ed Asner as Lou Grant. They had a great 20th anniversary show about a week ago on CBS. It was a delight. I'm glad I had a chance to view it. Writing was so super on that series. Mary Tyler Moore. Dirty love.
No, I think Ed Asner might identify with Andre Agassi because he's been a pretty controversial figure in a lot of his stands. And what you have to love about him is he stands up and says what he stands for. And that's very important for a human being to do.
That quickness. The way he can rip that two-handed backhand.
40 love.
Well, he passes very well on a short ball. This is a tough shot because it has to be about inside of 65 feet. So that's about a 63-foot shot. It's not easy to hit. You really come up just the right angle.
Agassi wins a love game. One apiece here in the third set.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I expected Andre Agassi to make a lot of errors, but I did not expect Michael to make this many errors. I'll be interested in hearing from him later, or if he can remember what was happening out there. Is it Andre forcing the errors in his opinion, or his feet not moving?
Shot was wide. 15 love, Chang. Chang hasn't played for about a week since he lost in the semifinals to Michael Stick of Germany in Memphis. I think that was around the 18th of February. Last time we had Chang here, he was in a match against Sampras. That was in mid-December. Sampras winning in a tiebreaker in the third set.
Actually, Michael had a match point. Sampras came back. Beautiful tennis.
It was right after Sampras had won $2 million that weekend over in Munich, Germany. $2 million. One tournament.
And then he made a major donation to a charity.
Yes, cerebral palsy. Looking forward to seeing Pete Sampras down at Rancho Bernardo in the northern San Diego area. 2 o'clock Saturday. We'll have it for you on tape delay on Prime Ticket. And 4 o'clock Sunday, March the 3rd. Sampras and Chang. Well, this is the third in the siding set, and it looks like it's going to go right down to the wire, as the first two were very close.
Come on, come on.
And yellow, pump it up. Good.
Love 15. Brings a roar of approval of the crowd.
Love 30.
Well, I tell you, he really leans into that. But he take that volley. Look at him get down. Kept the head still.
Got Agassi down. Love 40. This is the fourth game of the third set.
This is Chang's 7th straight point that he's won, Michael, so he is on a roll, and he couldn't pick a nicer time.
Patrick Cooper handling our stats tonight. That wrecks the string.
Well, he came in on a ball that, when it lands short like that with Agassi, Agassi hardly ever loses. He knows how to play a short ball when that player's at the net.
Service break of Agassi into a 3-1 third set lead. This is the Forum Tennis Challenge from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. I am Mike Walden, and alongside Vic Braden. Service breaks 2 apiece. Like a spike in volleyball.
Yeah. Well, he read it very well. Got there, and that time he did not make the mistake.
About 15.
Michael Chang just turned 19 on the 22nd of this month. Aged a little bit on that shot.
Again, it's not his trademark, but you know, he could very easily be up 30 love right now.
And he's down love 30.
Sudden, that big 3-1 lead turns out to be even on serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, please no flash photography during the play.
On the toss, someone snapped a flash. Try to take a photograph of Chang in action. He's a little disturbed at that.
Well, I'll tell you, the real reason why you can't afford to have that happen. Now, go through with you just a second from the research side. Oh, that's right.
Chang drops his serve. Love game. Chang still in the lead, 3-2, but it's a shaky lead right now. About as even as you can get right now. And during the crossover, Agassi took off his shirt, changed to a dry one, to the shrieks of delight by the female people in attendance here today, and some of them started to gather around, thought they might get some autographs, but they were chased away by the security.
They love it.
Well, he leads in the shirt takeoff department 2-0. Chang's yet to remove his serve.
Last time he played here against Andres Gomez, there was almost a mob scene at the end of the match. People just surged down from out of the stands, mobbed him. And of course, Agassi, at the end of a match, generally takes off the shirt and tosses it into a delighted crowd. Great serve. He's doing his own commentary.
Yeah, he's lunging for a little bit.
And Chang's probably saying, great return.
But look, when Chang cut down the errors, he won 7 straight points. And then all of a sudden now he's getting loose again.
Agassi just 2 points away from knotting this third set. Sounded like he broke another string.
Well, he hit it on the frame, I think.
Chang is quick, but he just couldn't stretch out enough to volley that ball.
And that's hard because Andre was running laterally across the court, as you'll watch, and then to come back cross court that with that speed, it's very difficult to do.
And immediately when he tried the drop shot, I know what was going through your mind, Vic Brayton.
Yeah, that's not a very great percentage shot. You usually lose it. It's make it on the first play or lose it. You got it.
Chang had to climb just to get that ball back.
And it was actually a double hit. If you watch this, when he hit it, came off the side of his racket. But the rules are, if you have one motion going forward, then it's legal now. In the old days, that was not legal. It might be considered a double hit.
Chang is just 5 feet 8 inches. He really had to jump, put his racket on that ball. So all of a sudden, Agassi up 40 love on his serve, and now it is deuce. He's frittered away 3 opportunities. Remember, he's down in this third set, 3-2 to Chang. Said something to Bob Craner. So an advantage to Chang. What a feather in his cap if he can pull this off. Down love 40. Now he's got a chance to break. Double fault. Oh my goodness.
Michael, I was going to tell you about that serve earlier, why your head has got to stay very still. Howard Brody did a very wonderful study showing that if you're at 100 miles an hour, which these guys are, and you're reaching 8 feet in the air, your racket can be tilted forward from vertical 6 degrees, it knocks the serve long. 6.5, it knocks it in the box. 7 degrees, it goes into the net. You are playing with a half a degree at 100 miles an hour. So you've got to make sure your head stays very still when you're serving. And that last one Andre hit, he was looking right out at Michael when he served the ball and double faulted. Ooh, close, very big.
But you may look back upon that game when Agassi had 40 love on his serve, and he lost it as the turning point in the entire match. Chang is now up 4 games to 2. This is the 7th game, 3rd set. Chang serving, love 15.
Now Agassi's going to be a different player. Got to dig in. Boy, he's mad. Because now you can play around, but all of a sudden you're going to come in second in a field of 2.
Agassi won $1.7 million last year. He won 4 titles. Beat Becker 3 times. Edberg twice last year. That is so tough. Running that way and with a top spin, then he hit it out. Chang up 30-15.
That was a dangerous little play from Chang, but he did it so nicely. Kept the ball low, low trajectory, bounce stayed low. He pulled it. Look out.
Chang just a point away from going up 5-2 in the 3rd. Serving, but he has to win his serve to stay alive. On Pete Sampras. Now that match actually will start at 2 o'clock Saturday, March the 2nd at Rancho Bernardo. Tape delayed on Prime Ticket Sunday afternoon at 4. Hope you'll be with us at that time. Well, Agassi had a 40-love lead the last time he served and let it slip
Please
away.
take the nearest available seat. Players are ready.
Vic Braden is at courtside now, ready to get some comments from the loser and the winner at the conclusion of this match. How does it look at courtside?
Well, he's hitting the ball well, but Andre's not wearing a very happy face. Up close, he's concerned.
What did you say about the shoulder, about the 10th time?
Well, it's really tough when you're under pressure. You got to stay over that ball, and if you don't, you pay the price.
15 all. He threw in an excellent serve. First serve, but got a little nonchalant on that return.
You know, Michael, on his face, he looked on his face as though he was going to miss the ball before he even hit it. He looked concerned. He didn't look in control.
What a return by Chang. 15-40. Two great opportunities now for 19-year-old Michael Chang. Chang 6'4" in the first, Agassi 6'4" in the second. And now Chang has an opportunity, 2 opportunities to get a 6-2 victory in this third set. from these two great players in just a few moments.
Just ahead on the press box, is Tarkanian leading towards the NBA? And is Kenny Anderson set to turn pro? We'll have those stories for you, plus some great highlights from the NBA.
Here tonight, and I harken back to the fact that Vic Braden said on his picks right at the outset, it would be a very close match, but he would give the edge to Michael Chang. Well, the loser, Andre Agassi, is standing by with Vic Braden.
Andre, you're pounding the ball, and you're obviously just coming back off of a little bit of a layoff. What would you do differently now? After you take a look at tonight's match, what would you go out and work on tomorrow?
Well, I think the thing is just playing these matches to get that match competition back. You know, I was out 4.5 weeks pretty much off the court just on an injury alone, and then had to start slowly again at the end of last year. So I think, you know, I'm not quite sure how to play those big points right now. It seems like when I had him 30 love twice in the first set on the serve, I missed a couple returns, and you can't do that. You got to make a guy play. So I think, you know, I lost tonight's match on errors, and that's usually what a match is lost on. It's not won on winners.
Well, you know, you are serving the ball much harder when you get it in there. But I was watching the expression on your face, and you looked a little frustrated before you hit the ball. Whereas some points when I watch you play, when you're in control of yourself and you're playing the way you like to play, you almost smile before you hit it.
Yeah, you know, there's no question. When you're a little off, it's real frustrating when you play a guy like Michael who can chase down anything. And that's the whole idea, is you can't be a little off. And when you don't feel confident, you know, you're not looking forward to hitting the next shot. And I went through a few periods of that today on crucial points. But again, it's just these matches help me. I guarantee you tomorrow, if I were to come out and play here again, I'd feel that much better.
Well, anyway, we get a chance to talk to Michael about his errors.
Yeah.
He made more than I've seen him make in a little bit of a while. But let's go back up now to Michael. Thanks. Thank you.
In 3 sets, Chang 6-4, 4-6, and 6-2. And next up for Michael Chang will be the $1 million tournament at Hyatt Grand Champions, and that'll start next Monday in the desert. Well, he just celebrated his 19th birthday, and he came up with a big victory over Agassi here tonight. Michael Chang and Vic Braden.
Well, Michael, I don't know if you got your bodyguards with you, but right now, Andre Agassi's trying to get through this crowd. You have your own bodyguards?
I personally don't need him. I think Andre is a little bit of a different case. Obviously, you know, from what all the girls tell me, you know, he's very cute, he's very charming, and you know, it's just a champion, and you know, on and off the court, and you know, people like that.
Don't give me that stuff. I watched 3 women faint when you turned around and said hello to them tonight. Michael, what about your just from the match play? I haven't seen you make that many errors, but it's nice to win when you made that many errors.
I'm trying to be more aggressive, and you know, I'm trying to change my mentality to be more aggressive instead of playing so much defensive tennis. You know, nowadays there's just so many guys that are just winning matches by just hitting power, and I have to, you know, with all the new technology coming around, it's tough to run down every shot, and I have to be able to be aggressive when I need to be aggressive, and play defensive tennis when I'm forced to play defensive tennis.
Well, that explains it all. Michael Chang trying to change his game a little bit, and Andre trying to get his back. We'll go back up now to Michael. Thank you very much, Michael Chang.
Well, this is Mike Walden, and Vic and I have had a great opportunity here to watch some great tennis tonight. Chang in 3 sets over Andre Agassi. Next, it's Spox. All of the latest scores. Larry Burnett, Alan Massengale, and all of the rest of the crew. That's coming up next here on Prime Ticket. And the final stats in the match tonight. As you look down, go to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th column. Unforced errors. 39 by Agassi, 27 by Chang, and if my arithmetic holds up, that is 66 unforced errors in the match. Once again, the final tally, Michael Chang, 6-4, 4-6, 6-2 over Andre Agassi. For Vic Braden, this is Mike Walden saying so long and good night from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California.
On the quiet, no-nonsense kid from Placentia tonight at the Forum. It was exhibition tennis featuring Andre Agassi and Michael Chang. Agassi, the 4th-ranked player in the world, serving in the far court to Michael Chang, ranked 14th. Some of the tennis was great tonight. Just take a watch and a listen. Yes. Chang with the overhead backhand smash in the dance. He wins the first set 6-4. Some of the tennis, though, not so great. Agassi again serving in the far court. The players exchanging rallies. Then Chang comes to the net for the drop shot, but Agassi answers with a bullet past his head. Then he jumps over the net and tries to... Oh, no. Just Magic and Isaiah, not you guys, too. Just like Andre to kiss and run. Meanwhile, Chang doesn't know what to make of it. Arsenio says, he tried to kiss him? Is that Arsenio and Sinead O'Connor? We have a scoop here. Chang won the match in 3 sets. Watch him almost decapitate the line judge here. Boink! Right off the serve, the ball hit him in the head. Chang wins it 6-4, 4-6, 6-2. He used his head tonight as he picks up a win in exhibition tennis out at the Forum. Afterwards, Mike Walden caught up with tonight's super winner.
Thank you. Is an exhibition. It's not Wimbledon or the U.S. Open, but what does this victory tonight in the exhibition mean to you over Agassi?
Well, I think whenever I played an exhibition, I treat it as much as I can as like a Grand Slam final, and I'm out there to really try my best and give the crowd what my best tennis, and I'm out here trying to play my game and give the best show that I can. So
the stress fracture in December of '89, the left hip, is that completely over with?
It's completely over with, and it's nice to be able to go back out on the court and first of all just to play tennis. I mean, when the doctor told me that I had a fractured hip, it's kind of scared me a little bit, and I was out for 3 months. I couldn't play tennis, and it was a little bit scary feeling. So now I kind of appreciate being out here a little bit more, and I work on my strength a little bit more so that future things like that won't happen.
Now, 1991, you go down to the desert, play in Charlie Passerell's tournament starting on Monday. Then you've got the French Open and Wimbledon and the U.S. Open. It's going to be a busy year.
Well, I think every year's busy, and you just have to be able to to make your schedule just be very careful, and you can't just go and play like 7, 8 tournaments in a row. I've made it so my schedule is I'm trying to peak for the Grand Slam events, and I'm not playing anything more than 3 weeks. So I'll play 3 weeks, take a week off, and do it like that. So hopefully that'll work out best for me.
Okay, congratulations tonight on the victory.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, Michael Chang in 3 sets over Andre Agassi here at the Great Western Forum. This is Mike Walden. Now back to Alan Massengale and Press Box.
Thank you, Mike. Darryl Strawberry has yet to post his first